Hello, how are you? It's been a while. It's been quite a few days. This week I have not done really much of anything but sleep, depression, being exhausted, burnout. I don't know. Maybe a combination of all of the above. But I wanted to do this video today because I wanted to talk about that. I haven't been in the planner since Sunday evening. The bullet journal, I should say. I haven't drawn anything. I haven't written anything. I haven't printed any pictures. I haven't done any walking. I have done some stretching because I have to be able to move around. I have gotten a shit ton of sleep. I've binge watched TV when I was awake, because hopefully the documentaries will put me back to sleep. I have been in a lot of pain, so I don't know if it's a combination of, because of the pain, some depression and the combination thereof, or if it's full-blown depression. I'm going to call my doctor. I'm going to try to go to sleep tonight, even though I've slept almost all day today, and I'm going to call my doctor and make an appointment and talk to him, because I don't know if it's being back on the Lexapro, because the Lexapro makes me really sleepy when I first get on it, and I just got on it about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So that first, when I talked about it, I had gotten back on it, had made me really sleepy, and I haven't recovered since then, it feels like. So, I have to push myself to get things done, though. I can't continue like this. I have grandbabies I need to see. I haven't seen them this whole week. And Victor wanted me to help him with his homework, and I didn't even know that my daughter had messaged me. So, that's not good. So one of the things I think I've been thinking about, one of the things with this is that I feel guilty because I've let the people that I love down. I feel like it's been I tried to push myself, and then I just felt worse because I just couldn't. And I don't like that. I just couldn't. I just can't. There's this part of me, and we got a severe weather warning, so I'm going to try to get this done. This is going to be a short coffee chat, I think, because if the weather comes in, so I'm going to do some journaling. I'm going to film it because I don't have to worry about the internet while I'm filming, and hopefully that will get that can go up to. I love my journals, all different kinds of journals. I love journals. I love lists. I love coloring, I love painting, I love drawing, I love reading, I love writing. I love being creative. And when I can't be creative, when I'm not being creative in any way, I did read Finders Keepers over the past few weeks. I did finish, but that was last week, I think, or the beginning of this week. I think that was the beginning of this week I finished it. But when you are like, if you're like me, and when you are not doing any of the things that you love, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like watching TV. I love watching like movies and stuff, TV with David. But I haven't been doing that really this week because he has been working, and when he gets up, a lot of times, like, I'll try to get up with him, and he's like, baby, just go back to bed, because evidently you're exhausted. He thinks like me that it's either exhaustion or or a bit of depression. My dad's birthday was on the 4th of September, and I've been feeling, I don't know that that was it, but that kind of made that, because I was feeling like this before that, but not as bad. I think that just kind of made things a bit worse. I thought I was doing really well with it, and on the day of his birthday, I did okay with it. I was, yeah, great. So more weather warnings. This one says, potential tropical cyclone 9 near Bahamas likely to threaten Florida southeast. Ours says severe weather statement issued by the weather state. A severe weather alert has been issued in your area. Severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I leave the alerts for that. But anyway, when I was thinking about all of these things and like not being able to be creative, not doing any of the things that I love, I just kind of went, okay, what can I do to help myself get out of this? So I got dressed. I put on bare minimum makeup. I don't have mascara on, but just some lip balm, colored lip balm, and a tiny bit of makeup. Just a little bit of, tiny bit of, what I guess, cover up. Oh, what is it called? Concealer, and a tiny bit of, not bronzer. It's supposed to be like, I don't know what it's called. Radiance. So it's kind of like blush and warmth or whatever. So I don't look so, ugh. And I have on my leggings, which are super comfortable. And this is a dress, but I wear it as a top. And I thought, okay, I painted my nails the other day, trying to get myself out of this. And I broke one like way down where that hurt. And I thought, okay. I took my allergy pill. I made some coffee. I cleared up some of the stuff that was on this desk. I still have to clear up some of the stuff that's on that desk. Stupid stuff like the JCPenney catalog that came in, and I want to go through it to see if there are any images in it that I want to keep for my journal. And then I've got all this mail to go through. And then I got my ink cartridges in, like I talked about, but I have not put them in yet. These are the actual Canon ones. I'm going to do some research and see if I can find the ones that are cheaper than Canon. I tried that one time though and it didn't work. One time I did it and it did work. So I need to put those in because I have a number of pictures to print. So I thought what I do is just kind of start. And I'm on the page in my bullet journal that says, in my journal, that says things that inspire. I have YouTube channels. I have books. I just got the coffee warmer on so that my coffee doesn't get cold. Haven't watched any like journal YouTube lately. I haven't even caught up with my classes that I take. People that I watch on Patreon, I am behind on everything, and I thought, you know what, some of the people that inspire me, I thought, well, you know what, I'm gonna watch some of their stuff. Start with my patrons and the main people I watch on YouTube. I'm going to, while this is saving and then uploading, Amy Graham has some new videos that I want to watch. Romney has one on YouTube and at least one or two that I need to catch up on Patreon. Jessica the Story Witch has a couple that I want to watch that I haven't seen. And Bree has a draw with me, I think, a paint with me, that I want to watch, that I have not watched. So I have I'm sorry I'm fidgety, y'all. It's the ADHD. I've slept so much that now I'm like, so I love Peter McKinnon's videos. He's a photographer and he rose up in YouTube like real quick. Peter he gives a lot of helpful hints about how to do things with filming and photography and stuff like that, how to help your videos. He also has like the best cinematic, like, oh my goodness. So I watch his videos. I don't have the same editing software. He has Adobe Premiere Pro. I have Adobe Premiere Elements, but the rest of his stuff I can really get a lot from. Like, I got a tiny bit from the video editing series. My Life Mitts has, like, I think 2 videos that I haven't watched. I love watching Mitts' videos. Cindy Quintart Baldo has a video that I haven't watched. I don't watch all of her planning videos because I'm not into Erin Condren or doing decorating that way, but I do watch the bullet journal videos and her reviews and stuff. I watch all of her kind of chatty videos. There's quite a few others, and I want to catch up on some of the stuff, but I know the last thing I need to do is binge watch YouTube. So I have a limit, and I'm only going to watch them while the stuff is saving or uploading, and I'm doing journaling. That's my goal. Once I'm done with some of the stuff, because I also have books I want to listen to while I journal and podcasts I want to listen to, and I don't have time to binge watch a bunch of YouTube videos today, because then I'll end up going to sleep late, and then we'll have the same issue. I have errands I need to run. I need to pay State Farm, and we're limited with money right now, and that's the big thing. Is I have to pay that. Otherwise, we get another hurricane and we don't have insurance, and it's illegal not to have car insurance. We spent so much money preparing for the hurricane that it left us a little bit in a bind. And I think that's one of the things I've been depressed about is, well, there's a number of things that I've been depressed about. Loss of viewers on YouTube and on Patreon. YouTube's doing this crazy stuff again. And I know with Patreon things come and go a little bit. I'm the same way. Like, when I have extra money, I'm a patron of other people that, like Miss Vicky B and Courtney and stuff like that. Right now, I don't have the extra money. And I only have 2 patrons that I follow right now. Right now, it's Leanne and Romney. And I take Romney's classes. And Leanne, she's so creative. She is so creative, and she thinks outside the box. She does her own thing. So does Romney. And I really love that. Leanne does a lot of different things. And even though I don't always, like, I'm not really a big junk journaler, but I love watching junk journaling. I love looking at all the stuff, and I would love to have a junk journal specifically made for me. Maybe from a Stephen King book, or maybe from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or The Wizard of Oz. or trying to think. Definitely Stephen King. Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe books. Wizard of Oz. I'm really big into I still read that kind of stuff. Anyway, and I like Alice in Wonderland, and I lost my real Alice in Wonderland book. Not the kiddie version, but the real. I don't know what happened to it. It has disappeared. My daughter still has hers, but I do not have mine. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm all over the place. I'm happy to be back, so I'm excited, and I'm excited about some of the things that I'm doing. But I wanted to talk about how sometimes when we feel like this, when we're in a funk, when we're stuck, when we feel uninspired, sometimes it takes something outside to bring us back into the fold of our daily creativity, of getting back into the swing of things. And for me, that's making videos. I love making videos, and I miss y'all, and I'm ready to get back on a routine. But I think that's where, in the last couple of weeks, it's what I've been dealing with, is trying, and it just kind of got worse this past week. I was really pushing forward last week, and I got things done. It was a little bit late, but I got them done. But this week has been a lot worse. And maybe exhaustion from the hurricane and anxiety and stress from all of that helped facilitate, it was a catalyst for depression. Because I don't feel anxious. I feel excited, but I don't feel anxious. But I do feel like I have a depression hangover. That I went on a depression binge. Instead of alcohol, it was depression. And now I feel a bit hungover from it. And so I'm going to ease back into it by talking about it. And by talking about some of the things that I got up. And I took a shower, and I put on a tiny bit of makeup, like I said. I brushed my teeth. I did my stretches. I got dressed, but I made sure I was comfortable. I didn't try too hard. Like, I don't have on a bunch of, the top is kind of fancy, but it's a dress. But it works as a top, and it's something easy to go over my leggings. And that was what I was looking for. I don't wear leggings all the time, because to me, I feel like I'm in pajamas when I'm in leggings. So, unless I wear something like a little dress, then I'm okay. And I'm not leaving the house, so I don't even have on shoes. But I wanted to get dressed. I could have just put on clean pajamas after I got out of the shower. And believe me, I thought about that. And I was going to do the video in the pajamas. But I was like, no, because that won't make me feel as motivated. And yeah, I've cut a lot of the hair off. I went back because I wanted all of the dead ends and the split ends and as much of the hair dye as possible off. So, it's pretty much, I think, all natural now. That meant shortening it, but that was one of the things that, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go journal, and I'm gonna go make some plans because, well, I guess I can show you. This is what I did do Sunday. And so yeah, I have done dishes on and off, and a few other things. So I'm gonna write down some of the things that I have done, some of the things I have not done are just sitting here looking at me like, and I can do it all over the weekend. I can probably, but we'll see. I'm going to visit my daughter and my grandkids. David's going to visit his parents and watch the football game Saturday, and I think I'm going to visit my daughter and my grandkids. And that's pretty much, you know, I mean, I've got to change things around. Good thing I didn't write like a whole lot for the week, because those things didn't get done. They're going to be migrated. But now is a really good chance for me to work on migration in my bullet journal, to do some review and some reflecting, since I haven't really been in this in a week. Now is a really good time to do some reflecting and review some things and look at what I have and how I have it, and where I want to go from here with things, because like I talked about, I'm doing some things. I was doing some things in the Hobonichi, and I even thought about getting out the Enigma and doing some stuff with the Enigma as an actual regular bullet journal on the 6th, which was last Friday. That was the last day. On the 7th was the last day I was in this, which was Saturday. And then, yeah, this is this week in this. So, yeah. I didn't do anything on Saturday and Sunday, and here I wrote the dates. I did fill in stuff for the hurricane, but I haven't printed the pictures yet that I took, the couple of pictures I took. When we went out for our anniversary Sunday, after we got out of the restaurant, the SUV, the key wouldn't work. It wouldn't unlock it. David tried and tried. There was an electronic issue. It was like, it wouldn't even, you couldn't hear the click that, you know, the little catch when you turn your key to unlock it. So we had to call his parents, and they tried some things, and then his parents brought us home. David got some tools. We went back out there. David tried. It didn't work. We were up until, I don't know, like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then finally we came home. We went to sleep. We got up, and then David got ready for work and stuff. And he went to the restaurant and took a coat hanger and took some tools and was trying to get in it to see if maybe if he could get the key in the ignition, then it would unclick stuff. We don't have a fob, an alarm fobby thing for that vehicle. When his dad bought it, the guy didn't have it or whatever. A police officer came and he saw David. Then he went in the restaurant, and then he came back out, and I guess he had asked them, because they remembered us. They gave us free champagne for our anniversary. And he came back out there, and he helped David, and he got it unlocked. And then he started it up, no problem. So there's evidently an electronic issue with it, on top of all the other stuff that we have going on. So every vehicle we have needs to be repaired. Everything's breaking. The window unit in the dining room, it's acting up. So usually in the summertime, I don't have to run the little air conditioner in our room, except I run it in the mornings until like about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I cut it back on in the evenings and run it for a little while. But I don't have to keep it running. This whole summer, because of the air conditioner in the dining room, we've had to run it pretty much all the time. Cut it off to let it unthaw or whatever. I can't wait until we can get the heating and the air replaced, the unit outside, or replace the big unit for our central heating and air in this house. We've been in here for 8 years in October, and yeah, I'm ready to get that done. Okay, so that's pretty much because now I'm just rambling and I'm talking about stuff, but I have done a bit. I haven't done very much doodle wash stuff either. I did do a couple of things. So I'm going to get back to that, and I'm going to cover up where it says Monday for the 9th of September and then I'm going to do some journaling. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, I don't even know where to start. I have so much to do. I don't know where to start. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed about all the stuff I have to do, I think. But I'm so excited about getting back into it. So I need to, so maybe I'll do a little bit of a brain spill. Because all of these thoughts are churning and twirling and swirling, and they're bouncing off the walls. And I'm bouncing off the walls, almost. And I think maybe that would be a good thing to do, is to do a little bit of a brain spill. So I think that's what I'll do, and that will help me get all the things down on paper and out of my head, because I can't retain all that in my head, and I'll start from there. And yeah. And then once I get some of this done, I'm going to print some pictures. I'm going to put the cartridges in there. Yeah, I'm going to talk about all of that in my brain spill, because I have a lot of stuff to do. So, bye y'all. I hope that this is not like awful. But I think it's good to talk about when things are just not working. I think it's good to talk about the bad, the good, the beautiful, and the ugly. You know, life is not always peaches and cream, baby. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.